Hey, welcome, Craig. Glad you are here. We are live on Sunday night, 8 p.m. Tonight we're going to talk about what sold on eBay, why I've been a little absent for the last couple days, and a seller screw up. I messed up bad with the buyer. And I'm going to show you guys what I did wrong and hopefully what I did to remedy the problem. But not that bad. I'll wait till some more people get in and we'll talk about that. But how to correct something you screw up. Well, Craig, glad you are here. I don't have my readers on. I probably should. I'm trying a new format with this little bubble. I saw Emily Conway do this, so I'm going to try that. Ryan, glad you're here. Junkman J Salvage, welcome. Harry Humstone. Let me know, Harry, if you like this little bubble. This is what Emily Conway does. A little different than going across however else. Jonathan Michael, how are you? I'm going to guess your name is Jonathan. I was just telling Craig before you guys got here, and I don't know because StreamYard is so slow. But I made a big screw up, a seller screw up, which I'm going to talk to you guys about how I fixed it. And I hate screwing up. I hate messing up orders, but it is fixable, and hopefully the buyer has a good sense of humor. Chuck is in the chat. There's a little peanut here too, Chuck. Gateway Pickers, welcome. Glad you're here. Marie Perlette, glad you are here. Welcome. My cousin Jason is here. How are you? The bubble is better if you have things in the back worth seeing. Yeah, that's true. There's another one that's called minimal. I'm not going to mess around in the settings. Well, maybe I will. Let me try that. Minimal. Yeah. Default. Minimal. Bubble. Block. And we'll try the block. She's around somewhere. Not technically. He's my cousin. Anybody on YouTube with Midwest in their name? We're cousins. So there's Midwest Flips. There's Midwest. I don't even know anymore. There's a lot of them. There's like 4 of them. You got the obvious merchandiser and picker, but then there's a Midwest Flipper. There's a Midwest something else. There's like 4. So we just tease each other that we're all cousins. Mike, glad you're here. Welcome. Yeah, I made a big, I don't know if it's big. You guys tell me. I made a mistake selling, and I'll show you what I did and how I remedied it. And then we'll talk about what sold. Hey, Nana. Welcome. I mean, if you guys don't know Nana, she's got a fantastic channel. I encourage you to check her out. Lots of bolos, a lot of how-tos, a lot of list and listen live videos. She's got a great channel. Yeah, just a running joke. Craig's got a great channel. A lot of great content creators. Yeah. Oh, man. I'm here and watching January House. Yeah, I do that too. A lot of times I have multiple tabs open, and I can watch 2 or 3 lives at the same time. I just lower the volume. I don't mute it, but I just lower it on 2 and raise it on 1. That's when I'm like a rebel. You're welcome, Nana. Yeah, let me look here real quick. Monetization. I need 466 hours. About that, 466. Yep. So 400, not bad. Hey, Beth, welcome to my live stream. Glad you are here. It's only 8:05. I'll wait till about 8:10, and then I'll share my buffoonery where I screwed up an order and how I handled it. I don't know if I fixed it. I shouldn't say fix, but I did handle it. And hopefully the buyer is nice. Wendy, welcome to my live stream. Glad you are here. Oh, man, we're filling up now. Yes, thank you for saying hi to Joey and Enoch. I appreciate that. Joey has wore the same shirt for a long time. I have to change that out. That's kind of gross. Probably smells by now. So left, you play. Let me see here. I can't read. So left, you play tonight. Well, if you want to. I mean, you don't have to, but some people will play a playlist, and let it run. I have like 7 playlists. That would be nice, Mike, if you want to do that for me, sure. Are you eating weird things tonight? No weird food tonight. I have a reason for that. Well, thanks, Nana. You guys don't have to do that. Yeah, I was thinking, Harry, of doing like random lives, like Tuesday, Thursday, just for the fun of it. So I might do that. Hey, Vicky, glad you are here. Let's see what else. Yeah, people are starting to pour in. Yeah, I'm not doing any weird food tonight. I'm giving my body a break this week. Not that it's bad food, but Wednesday, 4 days ago, I had heart surgery, and it wasn't planned. It was kind of unexpected. It was a heart ablation, so it was an outpatient surgery. And I did pull up a tab of an infographic, which I'll show you guys what that is. But I have tachycardia that's random. It just happens whenever it feels like it. My heart rate will go over 200. And the only way to fix it is with ablation surgery. You picking any good resale? No, I haven't gone sourcing in a long, long time. It's been probably over a month because I'm trying to get my inventory down. So I had the surgery Wednesday. It was 4 days ago, so I'm letting my body heal. I'm not going to do any weird food or anything like that. I'm going to take a week off from all the craziness. I had a very lazy week. I took vacation time from work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so I've had a 5-day weekend. And I'm fully recovered and everything went fine, but I'm just taking it easy this week. Yeah, I've never interviewed anybody on my channel before. You have a package to send to me? All right. Thanks, Wendy. Yeah, I'm fine. A very healthy heart, no heart disease, no valve issues, no stenosis, nothing. I've had it tested and scanned and EKG'd and all that. And they say you have a heart of an 18-year-old. The problem is the wiring is messed up. So if you know anybody that's had heart ablation surgery, you know exactly what it is. Let's see. Who am I missing? Yeah, I'm doing good. The only thing I don't like is TMI. I know it's TMI, but that's who I am. I have a chest like Tom Selleck. For you young folks who don't know, he's got a very hairy chest. I'm not as muscular as Tom Selleck. Hey, Mrs. Chuck, how are you doing? Glad you're here. So for the surgery, they had to shave my entire chest. So now I have a chest like a 12-year-old boy. And I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Mrs. Midwest is here. Everybody say hi to Amanda Lee. Pamela Lynn is here. Good evening. Good evening. Oh, man, I'm going to lose track. No more fish skins for you. Well, the fish skins were good, Harry. I actually kind of liked them. But like I said, I don't have heart disease. I don't have anything like that. But let's see if I can not break the internet. I'm going to share my screen here. So let's do this. And what in the heck? No, I don't want that. Oh, here we go. Share. All right, so what happened to StreamYard? Let me go back here. Okay. So this is a very simplified diagram of a heart. So for cardiac ablation, what they do is they run a wire in your leg through your vein up to your heart. And I can't read this real well, but one of them is like a wire that reads and one cauterizes. So what they do for like you've heard of AFib before. So I have tachycardia, it's different. But you have a nerve signal, if you can see my cursor, that comes down the heart and goes down here and it fires, and that's what causes your heart to beat. Well, I was born and unknowingly born with a defect where the wiring here, it has little branches, like little streams that come off of the nerve, and they're not supposed to be there. So every 2 months, 3 months, this electricity, when it fires, like once a second, it will leak into the heart muscle. Instead of 70 beats per minute, it would fly up to 200 beats per minute, and it would last for several hours, which is very uncomfortable. It feels like a jackrabbit in your chest. And they can fix it with medication, or you can reduce your caffeine intake. It could be due to stress, but it's happened to me so many times. I had to have a cardiologist, and he said, you know what? You reduce your caffeine, you quit drinking alcohol, you get plenty of sleep, so you're a candidate for ablation surgery. Then it's outpatient, it takes a couple hours, but they run this wire up here, they map where all the electricity goes, and where they find the aberrant, I guess, electricity that's not supposed to be there, they cauterize it with this tool. They use radio frequency, and they cauterize all the bad nerve endings that aren't supposed to be firing. And then you're done. It takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours. It takes about a week for that to heal up, and hopefully it'll never happen again. So it's just inconvenient. It's AFib is 24/7 all the time. This tachycardia is random. It can happen anywhere, anytime without warning. So it's just not good to have your heart rate going like a hummingbird when you're sitting in a chair watching TV. So I had that done, and I won't know if it was successful unless I never have an episode again. So I feel great. I feel really good. I feel healed up. So that's what that was. I think it was more stressful on Mrs. Midwest than it was on me. Let's see. Okay. I know Kat's got a premiere going too, so it's a busy night tonight. So that's why I took a week off. I put my eBay store on vacation mode, their new vacation mode, and it worked fantastic because I took it off vacation mode Friday, and I had four or five sales like in 24 hours. It was really awesome. Yeah, that's one thing I haven't delved into is doing interviews with guests. I probably should. Yeah, that's what everybody was thinking, Jason, but they, this is TMI again. They used electric clippers, and so there was like a little bit of stubble. They didn't use a razor blade, so there's nothing below the skin. So it's growing back already. I'm like a Sasquatch. It'll all come back within 2 weeks. Doesn't itch at all. It's fine. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a major surgery, Nana. I'm glad he's doing good. Once you recover from that, I'm sure he feels much, much better. But yeah, that's scary. Any kind of heart surgery can be stressful and scary. That's about as big as it gets, a heart transplant or a heart lung transplant. But yeah, that's not something you want to go through. But what is cool, Nana, is that you can be a support person to other people. If you know anybody that has heart surgery coming up, even if it's just open heart bypass surgery or a transplant, you can help them through that because you guys experienced it firsthand. Yeah, I'll send you a selfie, Chuck, on Instagram. What I should do is download a picture of like David Hasselhoff and crop it and then tell you it's me and send it to you. Oh, you guys are funny. Yeah, I saw that, Harry. They're selling those deep fried fish skins at Costco. What are they thinking? No, I'm not keeping it shaved. You know what I could do, Chuck, is I could just hold my nose when I sneeze and all the hair will just pop out instantly. Yeah, his outpatient procedure, I'm guessing he had that first and before everything else. Yeah, mine was not comfortable. I'm not going to get into the details of what they did, um, but it wasn't fun because they had to induce tachycardia so that they could map it so they could fix it. And yeah, let's just say they got my heart rate up to 300 beats per minute for about 2 minutes, and that's not a good time. That's not fun at all. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I kind of felt bad for the surgeon because the case before me was like a super rare one where they went to map her issue and they couldn't find it. And they had to go all over her heart and they found the spot where it's normally not. So my surgery was delayed like 2.5 hours. And he was like, that was just very rare. So he said, okay, let's take you in. And then he brings me in there and then it was a mess. He couldn't get anything to work right. What they have to do is induce the tachycardia so they can map it and all that stuff. Well, they couldn't really induce it. They couldn't make it happen, but they could get my heart rate up and then it would just go right back down again. So they had 4 doctors in there and they were really frustrated, but they did the ablation anyways, even though it wasn't perfect. But that's just too many details. You guys don't care about that. Yeah, yeah, Nana. You never know. Something might pop in. Somebody might message you and say, "Hey, I heard you have experience in this area, and um, you can help them out that way." Yeah, I do too, Chuck. I asked him. I said, "What's the percent of success?" And I was not happy when he said 50 to 60%. I was like, "What the heck?" I went through all that hell for 60%. I think he just cauterized and ablated the most common area. Like 90% of people, it's in this spot. So that's what he did, even though he doesn't really know if he got it or not. But yeah, when you're supposed to be consciously sedated, and like when they pull your tooth, they give you conscious sedation. Well, when they pump you full of adrenaline and your heart goes from 70 to 300, you wake right up. Your brain is like, warning, warning, Will Robinson. Yeah, you're not asleep or anything. You're not out of it. It wakes you up, and they have you restrained so that you don't freak out because what happens when you see a bear? Your heart rate and your adrenaline go to the moon, and you want to run. So yeah, and it only lasted like a minute, but that's a very long minute when you can't move and you can't get up, and it feels like a jackrabbit in your chest just thumping away. But then it goes away, and they pumped me full of fentanyl, or fentanyl, whatever. So there's no pain, absolutely no pain, but not fun. Kind of like the first time on a roller coaster. Like if you've never been on a roller coaster in your entire life and it goes over that first hill and your heart is up in your throat and you're like, kind of like that for 2 minutes straight. But, well, thank you, Pamela. So that's that. That's why I had my eBay store on vacation mode. I haven't really been that busy. Just relaxing. The heart it depends who you ask. WebMD and MayoClinic.com. 2 to 6 weeks for the ablation to completely heal, but I feel just fine. So that was that. Okay, so let's talk about my screw up. I messed up a sale. I sold some vacuum cleaner bags. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, I know. It's not fun. They tried to induce it too with electricity and give little electrical shocks inside my heart. That didn't do nothing. My heart just laughed. Said, "What else you got?" That didn't do it. You think when they're tickling the inside of your heart with 2 wires that would cause AFib or tachycardia. Your heart would just go bonkers. Mine didn't do a thing. It's like, is that all you got? So then they tried electrocuting the inside. That didn't do anything. Then they pumped me full of adrenaline, and I was like a hummingbird. That didn't do anything. And they were just like pulling their hair out going, oh my gosh, we can't induce this problem that we know he has. So anyway. Yeah, and then he said, well, in 10 years, you might have to have the surgery again. I was like, no, veto. I'm done. Just give me a heart pill or something. Yeah, I know. Mrs. Midwest just loves my Hawaiian shirts in the middle of wintertime. I call it my happy shirt. Thank you. Okay, so I got some vacuum cleaner bags. Thanks again to the mother-in-law. I mentioned this in my recorded videos. I get free stuff all the time from mother-in-law. Noelle, Farm Girl Scavenger, she gets free stuff all the time too. So she gave me what I thought was 7 Auric vacuum cleaner bags. And they're too heavy to list all together to go first class. So I split them into 2 listings, a listing of 4 bags and a listing of 3 bags. And either one can go first class shipping. No big deal. Because I had the surgery, Nana, and I took time off. So the surgery was Wednesday. So I put my store on vacation mode Wednesday to Friday, knowing by Saturday I'd be recovered and could drive to the post office. It used to be weird. The old way eBay had it, there was 3 different steps to put your store on vacation mode. Worst case scenario was take the listings down so that they're invisible. A lot of people said that's not cool because it messes up the Google Analytics. The other was to change your handling time to 7 days or 14 days. That's not good because if a buyer doesn't pay attention to that, they buy your item and then they get all mad. And then the third least good thing was just to send messages. So a buyer would go to your listing and there'd be a little banner that said, this seller's on vacation. The item will not ship until this date. Most people don't read that. That was the old way. Hey, Philly Flipper, glad you're here. Welcome to my live stream. That was the old way, Nana. The new way is, I think they call it vacation mode. So now what they do when you pick it, people can see your listings. They can buy your items and put it in their basket. They just can't pay for it until you come back. So you also have the option to leave a message that says, hey, I'm on vacation until this such and such date. So it's much better now because people can see them. It doesn't mess up Google Analytics. They can put it in their basket, but when they go to check out, it says you can't check out until this date. So I did that for 3 or 4 days, and man, when I turned the vacation mode off, boom, 4 or 5 sales in 24 hours. So it had no impact. Actually, it seems like it helped my sales. It's kind of funny. All right, Kathy's here, KK, the auction queen. I'm glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. People popping in. Let's see here. Da-da-da. Yeah, the other thing too, even in the old days, you could just change your handling time from 2 days to 14 days. But the problem is people pay for the item and they don't pay attention, and then they get all mad and like, you haven't shipped my item, because people don't read. So I think eBay's got a good handle on it now. There's not only a message, but they can't pay for it. So I think it worked pretty good. I was only 3 days on vacation mode. I don't know what 2 weeks would do. Yeah, Time Away. Thanks, Ryan. Yeah, they gave it a new name, Time Away. I like it. It seems to be pretty cool. Yeah, they did. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we got about 4 or 5 inches. A lot of drifting, but it's not bad. All right, so vacuum cleaner bags. I got them from mother-in-law. Here's 7 free. Just put them on eBay. They're Auric. They sell well. I listed 4 and I listed 3. The 3 sold. Boom, gone. $15.95 plus shipping on top. And then the 4 was listed, sold. Boom, $19.95 shipping on top. Well, I go to pull the vacuum cleaner bags and there's only 3. Problem is, I didn't have 7. I only had 6. I miscounted. I screwed up. So this lady saw the listing for 4 bags. She paid for 4 bags. I go to pull it tonight, and I'm like, crap, there's only 3. So, yeah, you guys should check out Peter, Craigslist Hunter, on YouTube. Crystal Lake, Illinois. They got about 2.5 feet of snow. He can't even get into his store. He's snowed out, I guess. But yeah, the snow is past his knees. They got hammered. So this is how I handle it. I'm going to share my screen. So if this happens to you, if you can't find an item or you misrepresent it, you say it's, like pure water filter, but it's actually Brita, and they buy it and they're like, woohoo. Yeah, how do you fix that? I'm going to show you. So I'm going to share my screen. La, la, la. So I am happy to admit when I screw up. So here's the message. Let's see. I'm going to leave it here because I can only read it this way. So this is what I sent the buyer today. Please accept my apologies. I have torn my office apart looking for 4 bags. I can only find 3. I don't know what happened to the 4th bag, but it is missing. I can either ship you the 3 bags that I have and refund you half your purchase price, or I can cancel the order. Please let me know what you prefer. Again, I'm sorry for this mistake. So that's how I handled it. You can handle it any way you want. When I do that, I usually get a very positive response. People sometimes will say, oh, you don't have to refund me, just ship the 3. Or they get mad and they'll say, I can't believe, because they think I'm a big corporation, can't you just find one? And, but most people are smart, and they'll say, oh, don't worry about it. Just send me the 3, blah, blah, blah. And I think this lady, she seems nice. She sent me an offer and I accepted it right away. So maybe she'll be good with a partial half refund, and I'll send her the 3. I'd rather have a happy customer and lose some money than to have her mad at me. So, let's see. Okay. Pop in again if you can, Harry. I'll be here till 9. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping, is that she'll be happy. Cody, welcome to my live stream. Glad you're here. Sharing medical issues, shipping or selling issues, and then now I'm going to talk about what's sold. Let's see, did I miss anybody that popped in? I don't think so. I think I got everybody. All right, so let's share my screen again. And the first item up, you don't want cardiac ablation. What is this? Yeah, makeup, HBA items. Guys, do not be afraid to sell this stuff. Let me check. Okay, I am there. I have to go to the other screen to read it. So I have no idea what brand this is. It doesn't matter. Andalou Naturals, Resveratrol. It's night repair cream. It's very expensive. I took a best offer of $20. I sourced this at a Marshall's. It had the red tag. If you don't know Marshall's, it's like a discount store. Everything is already discounted. So companies that discontinue items or they want to get rid of extra inventory, they sell it to like a Marshall's or a TJ Maxx. They sell it less expensive than like a Macy's or JCPenney. And then if it sits in Marshall's too long, they'll put it on sale. And this one was on sale and it had a red tag. So I don't even know what I paid, $2 or $3 for it. I did look it up. It sold very well, around 25, $30. So I listed it for $23.95. Free shipping. The only reason I did free first class shipping is because it's extremely light and there's a lot of competition. Normally, if it's a vintage collectible, I never do free shipping. So like I said, I sourced it for like $2 or $3, took a $20 offer. And it easily ships first class. It's very light. All right, go back to me. If you have any questions, put them down in the chat. All right, that was that one. Yeah, this one's kind of weird. Oh, yeah, so this is an artsy craftsy thing. So I went to a Salvation Army. They had this craft item here, hanging on a peg. This package is like 3 inches by 3 inches. This is some kind of pattern expansion pack. No clue. And I don't need to know what it is. Why? Because it's got a UPC symbol that I can just scan. That's not cooperating right there. UPC. And I can look it up and do comps, and I can do research when I got home. They had about 10 of these hanging on the peg for 50 cents a piece. I thought, why not? When I first listed it, I think it was $12.95 plus $3 first class shipping. Sat in my eBay store for like a year, didn't move any of them. Changed it to free first class shipping because this is like 2 ounces in a 6x9 padded mailer, no big deal. And then I had to reduce it to $8.95, and now they're starting to move. So 50 cents into $8.95 minus $3.50 shipping, not bad. It's a little bread and butter item. Would I do it again? Probably not, because I'm trying to reduce my inventory, and that's just, not a big deal. Let me check the chat here. Wow, 18. You're killing it, Nana. I got 3 going out tomorrow. Well, thank you, Nana. All right, next item up for bids. We did those 2. How about, another free item. All right, so another shout out to the mother-in-law. I think she purchased this replacement canister for a Shark vacuum. And it's either the wrong one or she inherited this. I don't know. It's a OEM, brand new in the box replacement canister for a Shark vacuum. She had no use for it, so she just gave it to me and said, hey, sell this on eBay. Free of charge. Awesome. Best cost of goods is always free. Sold for my asking price. Took about 6 months to sell. $35.95 plus shipping on top. If you're ever at a flea market, garage sale, yard sale, church rummage sale, an estate sale, and you see vacuum cleaner parts new in the box, always pick them up if you can get them cheap. They will sell eventually. It is a long tail, but these parts are cool because they have like serial numbers. That doesn't show it very well. That doesn't show it either. They have the serial numbers, model numbers, all that kind of stuff somewhere on here, so they're easy to research. Maybe it was on the box. So that makes it much easier to look them up as far as the models and what they are and all that stuff. So that's not bad. Free into $35.95. All right. Right, let's go to the next item. Did that. Oh, yeah, this is kind of a weird one. All right, so I went to a Restore thrift store. That's what I call it. And they had these window air conditioning unit brackets, universal. There's 2 brackets to a box, so you only need 1 box for 1 air conditioning unit. These were like $4 a box. I wasn't really sure if these were going to sell well. They had a whole stack, like 10 of them. So I just grabbed 2, and then I lotted them together because they're heavy. So these will easily go priority mail region A skinny box, which I call actually a side loading box. Buyer pays priority mail shipping. They're skinny, long boxes, so they fit in that side loading region A box perfectly. But they are heavy. They're solid steel. So they're like 3 pounds per box. So that was the ideal situation. So I'm about $8 into this cost of goods, sold for my full asking price of $40. Oop, wrong one. Don't click that. And if you have any questions, throw it down in the chat. It's free. It's I love free, man. Free is awesome. Also, cleaning out your house. Go in your attic, look at the bottom of your closet, things you used to collect and you don't care about anymore. You'd be amazed how many free things you have laying around the house that people will buy. All right, next. I think this is my last one. Whoop. Oh, yeah, these are the bags I told you about already. So here's my screw up. Look at that beauty, man. I had a stack of 6 bags, and I pulled 4 out of the stack and took a picture of 4. I wish I had that, but I don't. These were sourced for free. Mother-in-law had these vacuum cleaner bags. She must have upgraded from one Oric vacuum to another. Had no use for these bags. Gave me 6 and said, here you go, free. Sell them on eBay. I'll end up refunding this buyer. So probably, let's see, $850? No, $950. I'll refund her $950. So free into $10 plus shipping. Not too bad. Had I not messed up, it would be free into $19.95. So, and these are new. These are out of the package, but they are brand spanking new. So, obviously, if they're in the package, it helps them sell faster. But I think I put in the description here. Blah, 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 part number, blah, blah. I had to do a lot of research on these part numbers. It took time. I don't think. Oh, where did it go? Right here. Brand new out of the package bags. So make sure you say they're new, because people might feel weird about that because they're not in the original package. So yeah, I love free. So those are my, let me go, I'm going to pull this up. You can't see. I'm going to see if I missed anything. Craft bags, AC unit, shark, night cream, my message to the buyer, cardiac ablation. Okay, I think I covered everything. Yeah, you can't beat free. I love free stuff. Yeah, that brings up a good question. What's your handling time? Put down in the chat. I had 3-day handling time, and my sales were just poop. So I changed it to 2-day handling time. And then I wanted to get top rated status. And I thought, you know what? If I sell something, I have 24 hours to ship it, I can handle that. So I changed my handling time to 1-day handling time. I think that helps with sales. But what do you guys do? So yeah, I took a gamble with 1-day handling, and it's been fine. I don't think I've missed a single shipment. Those all sold after I turned it off. So I turned time away off Friday night, and within 24 hours, those all sold. So those all sold in like Friday night and Saturday. Just my phone was ching, ching, ching. So yeah, I sold all that in 24 hours as soon as I turned time away off. Yeah, you got one business day. Yeah, and if you guys are full-time resellers, you probably are, most of you guys are 1-day handling, I would think. Yeah, I did that too, Jonathan. When I was 3-day handling, I usually shipped within 24 hours, just as a habit, but I like that cushion. Oh yeah, see, that's the thing. eBay counts Saturday as a shipping day, so it's very smart, Wendy, to do that. Yeah, that's what I did too. Brick House, Salvage, and Antiques. Steve. Yeah, you've been here before. Welcome, Steve. Glad you were here. Welcome to my live stream. I'm telling everybody my health history, heart surgery, what sold on eBay, and how I handled a screw up. I had a listing of 4 Oric vacuum cleaner bags, and the buyer bought it, paid for it. I go to pull it, and I've only got 3. Oh man, I was so mad at myself. What do you do in that situation? Well, you apologize profusely, and I asked the buyer, do you want me to refund half your purchase price and send you the 3, or do you want me to cancel the order? And then apologized. all over the place. Hopefully they don't get angry and they're happy with 3 at half the price. So we'll see. She hasn't replied back yet. I have not heard from her. I have a store set at 1-day shipping, but it's been hard trying to get so much done that I have been getting more like 2-day since this has happened. I'm about to lose my top raise. Oh boy. Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, I didn't have top rated status for 10 years. Longer than that. I started in 2002. I didn't get top rated status until like 2 years ago. And my sales were robust. I mean, I still had good sales, but I think it does help if you're top rated. It helps your sales for sure. And that stinks to lose it because then you have to build it back. And they if you don't know, eBay will evaluate you every 90 days. And that's like a long process. Select pet. Yeah, I know. It's you know what else is addicting? Is when you source stuff for free. And people just give you stuff and you sell it for money. That's addicting too. Yeah, sales are just weird. I can go a week without a single sale, and then Saturday I had 4 sales in one day. So it's just wonky. I don't know that there's a rhyme or reason to it. Yeah, it's fun. Oh, incoming message. I bet you it's Mrs. Midwest. Da, da, da. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. So today is January 31st. This is the 19-year anniversary of the first date of me and Mrs. Midwest. 19 years ago today. Hey, chicken fried steak. Welcome, welcome. Glad you are here. So, 19 years ago, I said to Mrs. Midwest, hey, I guess I'll have to buy you dinner. Now, my name is Dave Thomas. So where do you think I took her on our first date? I'll give you one chance to get it right. I took her to dinner. My name's Dave Thomas. Where do you think I took her? See how fast you guys are typing. And it's not Olive Garden. That's right. It was Wendy's. How original is that? We just joke about that all the time. Yeah, I'm the big spender. I know how to impress the ladies. Take them to Wendy's. Yep, you got that right. Nothing's too good for my lady. But that was just the first date. So after that, soon after that, I took her to Olive Garden in the middle of the day while we were working, and we got in big fat trouble for that. I think we had a 30-minute lunch break because we worked together, and we were gone like an hour and 10 minutes or something like that. I know. At least I didn't use a coupon. I paid cash, full price for her combo because that's how I roll. Or they guessed really well. Yeah, that seems like, boy, such a long time ago. 2002. A lot of things happened in 2002. Yeah, I know. The guys with the Hawaiian shirts, they're the big spenders, Big spender, 844. Any questions on anything I sold? I think I went over how I sourced them, what my cost of goods, and how they shipped. Yeah, I know, Nana. I know. Yeah. I'm so old, Chuck. I remember when Pizza Hut, you could order a pitcher of Coke or Pepsi or Mountain Dew or whatever. I don't think they do that anymore. But the sit-down Pizza Huts, you could get an entire pitcher of Mountain Dew. Those were the days, but that was a long time ago. Yeah, yeah, I love Frosties. I think everybody does. Emily Emily Conway, welcome to my live stream. Glad you're here. You missed my heart surgery story. You have to watch the replay on that. It's too long, but yeah, I talked about Wednesday. I had heart surgery. I'm doing fine. Feel like $1 million. What sold on eBay, and then I screwed up an order. I had a listing of 4 vacuum cleaner bags, and this poor lady bought it and paid for it, and I go to pull it, and I've only got 3. I screwed up the listing. So talked about how I handled that flub. Yeah. I don't know why they've never come out with a strawberry Frosty. Or they have, for a while they had vanilla and chocolate. I don't know if they still have the vanilla anymore. Da, da, da. People saying hi. I don't, at least in our area in West Michigan, they stopped doing it, but maybe other places do. Yeah, it's not open heart surgery. It's when they run a wire up your leg through your body and tickle the inside of your heart and burn stuff. Yeah, it's exciting stuff. But yeah, I'm glad for technology. Thank God for technology. There's so many things they can do without opening your chest. It's really cool. Chuck, you want me to recap? Oh, okay, you were recapping. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for the cliff notes there, Chuck. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, it's doing good. Yeah, I have an infographic if you want to see it, Emily. Let me see here. Boom. I'll do it real quick. Right here. All right, Emily. So what they do is they run a wire up your leg to your inferior vena cava vein into your heart, and then they run these little wires to diagnose the problem. And when they find the problem, they use this ablation catheter right here with radio frequency, and they burn the inside of your heart in like 10 spots. Zap, 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 zap. Takes about 1.5 hours if everything goes correctly, and then you're as good as new. There you go. More than you wanted to know. Da, da, da. Peanut is still here. They go through your wrist now here. Really? I know some surgeries they can go through your neck or your shoulder, your subclavian vein here. I asked him about that, and he said no, they still want to go through the leg. It's safer, I guess. Certain, like if they're putting in a pacemaker, certain surgeries that can go through your neck or shoulder, he said. I think every doctor is different. Blam. Really? That's interesting. I'm sure there's some things you can do that way. I think with my ablation, it's a big wire that's got like 3 wires inside of one. So it's about the size of a pencil lead. So they need a bigger vein, I think. But other procedures, they might be able to do that for other procedures. Yeah. Heartburn. Yeah, good thing they pumped me full of fentanyl because I didn't feel it. Not at all. Forever best friend, hello. Welcome to the live stream. I've seen you on Two Hip Chicks at noon, I believe. We are e-friends through Dawn, so welcome to the live stream. Jennifer Hayes is here. Hello, Jennifer. How are you? And I have to give shout outs to channels that I know. Chuck has a fantastic channel. Emily has a fantastic channel. Jennifer has a fantastic channel. I'm sure other people do, but I have not checked you out yet. Ryan, if he's still here, has a fantastic channel. right here, Galaxy. So check out those channels. They all have great content. Got Jennifer. Doesn't sound like a very serious surgery, thankfully. It's not open heart surgery, that's for sure. It's outpatient. If everything goes well, hour and a half. They give you some medication to make you wonky, so you don't really care, and you definitely don't feel any pain. Mine didn't go as planned, so it was more like 4.5 hours instead of 1.5, but it all worked out in the end. Yeah, check out Chuck. Lots of great content creators in my chat. Dave made it even more fantastic when he came on. Well, thanks, Emily. That's our friend. Nana Tank. Steve has a fantastic channel. Go check out his channel. Subscribe to these folks. My channel would be fantastic if I would actually upload content, because I don't. I upload once a week, maybe. I have not invested a lot of time in my channel because I'm part-time content creator. A lot of the people in the chat are full-time content creators, so they have more videos, better videos. Someday, I think when we move into our new house and I get settled with the new eBay office and maybe buy a GoPro or something like that, I'll probably make more content more often. But right now, I'm just kind of like in the cruise. I got the cruise control set. So live every Sunday, one upload every week for what's sold on eBay. So I'm just kind of cruising along right now. Good thing I don't charge people money to watch my videos because I'd go broke. Yeah, that's the other thing too. I haven't listed. You guys are gonna just roll your eyes. I haven't listed on eBay in 2.5 weeks. Oh my gosh. I just, life gets busy. I usually list every Saturday. I'll throw up a dozen items every single Saturday, and I haven't listed in such a long time. Gateway Pickers. Yeah, glad you're here. Welcome to the live stream. I think I missed you. I'm sorry if I said hello twice. I've been known to do that. You're back. You needed a snack. Snacks are great. I love grazing. I just grazed on some Noel Kit Kats. Oh, they're boxed up right now, so I can't reach them. But if you guys don't know, Noel Griffith, Farm Girl Scavengers, sent me a care package of crazy, bizarre food. So typically on Sunday Lives, I'll do a taste testing for crazy food. I started out with candy canes that were like shiitake mushroom, mac and cheese, and ham flavored candy canes. Baki, they were horrible. And then, I don't know, Chips Ahoy with Sour Patch candies in them. And so me and Harry Humstone have been doing that back and forth. And then Noel sent me, an entire box full of deep fried fish skin and crackers made out of shrimp and just weird stuff. So probably next Sunday, I'll do some more taste testing. Harry's back just in time, right under the wire. Just got over, I'll take accept it. Love to hear that sound. Yeah. I got 2 offers. I got this one guy lowballing me to death. Some parts for a toy. Discovery Channel sells these scientific toys, and one of them was a kit to build forts. So it's like these balls with holes and these sticks, and it's like giant Tinker toys, and you put a blanket over it, and your kid makes a fort. I have spare parts, like extra pieces and parts, and I have them listed for like $19.95 plus shipping on top, and he keeps sending me these super low ball offers, and I keep declining it or countering with a higher price, and then 4 days goes by and you don't hear anything, and then he sends a fresh offer again. Like, dude, you're driving me crazy. I like black pepper and olive oil Triscuits. They call it cracked black pepper and olive oil. Do you like those Triscuits? They've got a whole ton of different kinds. Thank you, Jennifer, for dropping links. I appreciate that. Well, Rob and Lisa are here. Welcome to my live stream. A little bit of trivia. When I first started uploading reselling videos, Rob and Lisa were one of my very first subscribers. So they are old school with this old dude. Thank you for popping in. If you don't know Rob and Lisa, they go live like I do. They have recorded videos. Great channel, great content. Check them out. Thanks again, Jennifer. Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I like to mess with people like that. This kit of spare parts was $19.95, and he sent me an offer for $10. And I countered with $15, and he came back with $11. So I finally sent him a message and said, look, I can't go lower than $15. And then I didn't hear from him. And then he sends me this gigantic message that says, you know, if you could do $12 and free shipping, and I can get it other places, I can buy the entire kit for less than what you're selling this. And he's giving me this sob story on how expensive my item is, and he can get it cheaper somewhere else. I'm like, I'm 55 years old. You're not going to fool me. If you get it cheaper somewhere else, then buy it somewhere else. I don't need your money. But people make me laugh. It's kind of like entertaining to mess with them. Chest hair waxing. I thought that's... Is Harry drinking the apple juice again? Chest hair waxing. I thought that's miss. Is that... No, I'm not waxing tonight, Harry. I don't think you missed anything. I don't know what Harry means by AAA battery in a warranty either. Is that your pacemaker has a new battery? I have no idea what Harry's talking about. Does anybody know what Harry's talking about? Yeah, I could show you the message too. It's just this long, hilarious message. I'm like, are you serious? But I don't want to show his username and, you know, have that out there on the internet. He's not a bad person. He's just ridiculous. I just drank a couple beers on a weekend. I'm okay. Okay. Nothing wrong with a couple beers. Yeah. Maybe if you drink more, then you can type. I think I have more hair on my chest than Rob and Lisa are the same sense of humor as Harry and I. Harry is waxing later this week live. Yeah, Harry, you want to get a viral video, you should get a waxing kit and like wax the hair on your arm and then rip it off live on YouTube. I'd watch that. Well, Joey doesn't have hands. That's the problem. The only appendage he has is his nose. So he can type on a keyboard, he can dial a phone, he can drag himself across the floor by his nose, but he doesn't have fingers or hands. He can't really, no opposable thumbs. He can't do much else. And ask Nana. He tried to send Nana Tink a letter. That's if you go back to the thumbnail video, Joey gets busted on my channel, you'll see the whole thing. He tried to get away with sending off a fan letter to Nana, and I busted him. Harry was waiting for AAA to replace his car battery. Oh, so were you stranded, Harry? Is that what you're talking about? AAA Auto? No, he's bad. Let's find him. Well, you can wax your belly, Harry. If I can have my belly shaved, you can wax your belly. That's all I'm saying. If you want a reminder of what you looked like when you were 12, wax your belly. Because I'm just telling you, it's bizarre. But, you know, it would be great entertainment for us to see you go through that, even though it's not entertaining for you. Yeah. Instead of unboxing, you could do live unwaxing. Might start a trend. I don't think so, Jennifer. Yeah. Joey is slick. Well, my phone just chirped. It is 9 o'clock. That's right. Jennifer is fantastic community member. Yeah, we didn't get a lot of snow. We got a couple inches that drifted around, but it's 9 o'clock. Got to cut it off. I'm only doing 1 hour. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Email me. It's scrolling across the bottom if you have any questions about anything. Hey, I'm late to the game. Been packing up sales. Yeah, that's okay. You can come back next Sunday, same time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, or you can watch the replay. But I'm glad you're here. Glad you made it. I bored everybody with my heart surgery story. What sold? Talked about time away on eBay. I did that for 3.5 days. And when I turned time away off, boom, 4 sales in 24 hours. So don't be afraid to use time away. I know, an hour just flies by so fast. Okay, true story. Last time I had my eyebrows waxed, the lady pulled the strip off and showed me the caterpillar she took off. Waxes. No, it's not. It's torture. You know, if they can invent a wax that doesn't stick to the skin, but it only sticks to hair, I think it wouldn't be as bad. But because it does stick to the skin, I mean, just the sound of that ripping off, it's like, oh my gosh, I'd rather look like Sasquatch than be waxed. Man, look at all these comments. I feel terrible for ending. But yeah, I got to stop. Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming in. Thank you. I will be back Sunday. Hopefully Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, somewhere I will upload a new video. But I got to call it a night. Thank you for being here.